Sunlight paints the forest floor in strokes of gold. The air hangs heavy with the scent of earth and secrets. I walk by the stream, its murmuring song the only sound in the Emerald Cathedral. Morning light drips through the leaves like golden mist. A voice whispers unseen. Everything feels alive, the voice concludes as the forest breathes around me. Deep in the forest, a sense of unease settles as the protagonist treads cautiously, the very ground seeming to shift underfoot. Following the winding stream, a glimmer of hope mixes with mounting apprehension. Even the soil moves slightly when I step. Protagonist whispers, a note of bewilderment in his voice. The stream gurgles and flows, the only constant in a landscape that feels strangely alive. Protagonist's determination hardens, pressing on with renewed purpose. I follow the stream again, hoping it leads out. Each step forward is a gamble, placing hope in the stream's promise of escape. Deep in the forest, I halt, noticing animal tracks in the muddy ground. The tracks are abnormally large, pressed deep into the earth. A primal unease washes over me as I survey the scene. I crouch, examining the tracks, their size sending a shiver down my spine. I spot animal tracks too large, too deep. I mutter, my voice barely a whisper. The forest suddenly feels more ominous, every shadow alive with potential danger. Desperate, I scramble up the rough rock, seeking higher ground and a moment's respite. Gasping, I reach the summit, scanning the silent, watchful forest. A towering cliff face looms nearby, its stone surface etched with strange markings. I climb a rock for safety. A voice whispers, breaking the forest spell, and discover stone faces carved into the cliff. The narration concludes, a hint of dread. The carved faces seem to stare back, their silent mouths hinting at forgotten stories. Deep in the forest, ancient stone faces emerge, their silent gaze piercing. Each step seems observed, a subtle shift in their eyes following every move. An unnerving sensation grips the heart, the feeling of being perpetually watched. Their eyes follow me. A voice whispers, lost in the dense, watchful woods. The ancient stones stand as silent sentinels, their gaze unwavering and intense. In the heart of the forest, dry branches snap underfoot as I gather wood, a desperate act against the encroaching cold. I coax the fragile flames of a small fire to life, a beacon of hope against the vast wilderness. Smoke rises, a fragile signal of my existence, lost in the dense canopy above. Rainwater collects in large leaves, shimmering like liquid jewels, a precious gift from the sky. Each drop is carefully rationed. Survival hangs in the balance with every measured sip. The forest tests me today. I build a small fire, collect rainwater. I whisper, my voice echoing in the silence. Deep in the forest, shadows lengthen as dusk descends. I gather branches, the forest floor soft beneath my feet. Vines become cordage, binding my fragile haven together, and make a shelter from vines. I whisper into the twilight. My makeshift shelter stands against the encroaching night. Night falls, and the forest plunges into deep shadows, the air thick with mystery and the unknown. The fire crackles, its light painting the trees with dancing shadows, a fragile beacon in the darkness. Huddled near the flames, I listen to the symphony of the night, each rustle and chirp amplified in the stillness. The forest whispers its ancient secrets, a chorus of unseen life surrounding me in the darkness. Deep in the forest, an ethereal laughter drifts through the ancient trees, light as a feather, yet unsettling. The laughter echoes like children at play, but with an unnerving undertone that sends shivers down the spine. I whirl around, searching for the source of the sound, my heart pounding in my chest. But the forest remains silent, still, and empty, nothing but the rustling of leaves and the deepening shadows. When night falls, I hear soft laughter like children playing. A voice whispers, cutting through the silence. The laughter returns, closer now, as if the unseen children are drawing nearer, their presence growing stronger. The echoing laughter fades, leaving an unnerving silence in the dense forest. A low, resonant hum begins to vibrate through the air, an unseen force at play. Trees sway gently in unison, as if guided by an unknown conductor, but there are no footprints. The laughter fades into a hum. Narration thinks, fear growing. In the heart of the forest, a solitary shelter stands as a testament to resilience against the odds. A hand, weathered and worn, clutches a stick, ready to etch a message into the yielding earth. Scrawled in the dirt, a desperate plea takes shape, each stroke a symbol of survival and hope. The crude letters form a lifeline. If you see this, I survived. Day 2. The inscription stands as a beacon in the wilderness, a silent scream for salvation. Hope lingers in the air as nature watches over, a silent testament to human endurance. Decaying leaves and damp earth form a tapestry on the forest floor, undisturbed until now. Something unseen churns the soil, leaving a trail of disturbed earth in its wake. The rustling of leaves hints at a presence, drawing nearer with each snap of a twig. An unseen force scars the earth, rewriting the silent language of the forest floor. Somewhere behind me, the dirt rewrites itself. The forest holds its breath, awaiting the emergence of what lurks just beyond sight. The message sprawls in the dirt. Prove it. Each crude letter is a taunt from the silent woods. An ominous challenge hangs in the air, the forest itself seeming to dare me. Terror grips me, my breath catching in my throat as the woods press in. The forest waits, expectant and malevolent, for my next move. Moonlight barely penetrates the forest canopy, casting long, eerie shadows that dance around me. The screen's glow highlights the battle of fear and disbelief raging across my face. A cold wind whispers through the ancient trees, carrying secrets and chilling promises. The forest is alive, watching, waiting, an entity of darkness and ancient power. End of day 2. Dread washes over me, a chilling reminder of the dangers that lie ahead in the darkness. Stone faces loom in the darkness, their silent judgment cutting through the night. Unseen creatures leave behind larger, more menacing tracks. The laughter echoes, growing louder, closer, a symphony of dread. The forest closes in, trees like grasping claws reaching out from the shadows. I run, legs churning, heart pounding, trapped in a nightmare with no escape. I gasp awake, the dying fire casting long, dancing shadows across the silent forest. The air hangs heavy with an unseen presence, a palpable sense of watchful eyes. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig, screams of unseen terrors lurking. The extinguished fire mirrors the dying hope within me. I am not alone here. A chilling realization dawns. The true test has only just begun.